Welcome to the jungles of India, a wild place with exotic plants and wildlife. You can find lots of different types of life in India, from the northern mountains to the Great Plains to the luscious jungles. There are 16 different types of jungles and forests in India, but the most common are the beautiful tropical and subtropical deciduous jungles. Deciduous? Sorry, that means most of the jungles in India have trees and plants that lose their leaves at different parts of the year, like this one. And hidden deep in these jungles are the ancient man-made ruins of past civilizations. The ruins that are said to have belonged to past Bengal kings of India. But the people are gone. And the wild animals have reclaimed their rightful place. So come on, let's take a hike into the jungle to meet some of the fascinating animals that live there and that inspired the characters in Disney's The Jungle Book.
Oh, Baloo, I want to stay here with you.
Certainly you do.
Mowgli wants to stay with his animal friends in the jungle, and can you blame him? With a best friend like Baloo, a man cub sure could have a wild time out here. Because, just like Mowgli, bears are always looking for a good time. Different types of bears can be found around India and Asia, from the Asian black bear to the Malayan sun bear. And you can find the sloth bear in the jungles of India.
You better believe it.
Feisty little bears are ready to explore with their mothers when they are very young. They already know how to climb trees without being taught.
Oh, boy, I've seen everything in these woods.
Starting at a young age, bears love to play. And how do you think little bears play?
How do you think what do you mean, how do you think?
They may look like they're fighting, but bears wrestle when they play. And as bears grow older, they continue to wrestle with each other to develop important fighting skills.
Now let's go once more. Now I want you to keep circling or I'm gonna knock your roof in again. You better keep moving. Ooh! Hey! Right on the button.
And I'll bet when you're as big and tough as a bear, you can do anything you want without getting hurt. Right, Baloo?
I don't know.
Well, when staying out of trouble, bears keep happy just wandering around, searching for food, and of course, scratching.
Oh, man, this is really living.
Pretty graceful, huh? Bears are most comfortable on land, but they're also great swimmers in the water and great climbers up in trees. Looks like somebody needs a playmate or a snack.
Oh, boy.
Although bears can eat other animals, they mostly eat fruits, berries, seeds, and small insects like ants.
You eat ants?
You better believe it. And you're gonna love the way they tickle.
Bears are most comfortable standing on all four legs, but they can also stand up tall on their two hind legs to get food that they can barely reach, or to reach anything else up high in the trees.
Of all the silly gibberish.
Come on, Baggy, get with the beat.
Bagheera is a special leopard that has different fur from most common leopards. Can you guess how?
Come to think of it, no panther ever asked me.
Bagheera is a leopard with black fur, which is also known as a black panther.
Oh, yes.
Black panthers look like common black house cats, but don't be fooled. These cats can weigh over 200 pounds and be more than 8 feet long. Wow, really? 8 feet?
You have the word of Bagheera.
Their tails help them keep balance. Long tails and large claws make for great climbing.
But little Mowgli don't have those things.
Well, no, Mowgli doesn't, but panthers do, so a lot of their time is spent up in trees. And black panthers are mostly nocturnal, which means they're awake and active at night.
Oh, that's just what I should do, but I'm not.
But no matter how dark it is, if a black panther calls out, you will know it's nearby. Its call is certainly loud enough to disturb other animals in the area.
Hold it! I can explain, Hearty.
Colonel Hearty, if you please, sir.
Another jungle animal with a very distinct call is the elephant. But an elephant's trunk is useful for more than making trumpet noises. It is used to smell, touch, and give haircuts.
Lieutenant, that haircut is not regulation. Rather on the gaudy side, don't you think? There. That's better.
No. An elephant's trunk is also used like a hand to bring food to its mouth.
But why?
Well, the tip of the trunk is used to grab leaves up in trees and grass down on the ground. And it's also used to drink, but maybe not like you think. An elephant will suck water into its trunk, then squirt the water into its mouth.
Highly irregular, you know.
About 2 gallons of water can fit in an elephant's trunk. Talk about being thirsty.
A dusty muzzle. Soldier, remember in battle that trunk can save your life. Take good care of it, my man.
Yes, sir.
And if you thought an elephant's trunk was big, how about an elephant's ears? There are 2 different kinds of elephants, and although the Asian elephant has huge ears, the African elephant has even bigger ears. Hey, are these guys really trying to fly? No, of course not. Who's ever heard of a flying elephant anyway? These elephants are just trying to cool off in the hot sun. Elephants flap their large ears to use them like fans. It gets hot doing so much walking. Elephants can march as many as 9 miles in one day.
March, march, march. My feet are killing me.
Elephants only sleep 3 to 5 hours per day and spend the rest of their time walking around looking for food or just standing around eating. In one day, an elephant can eat over 600 pounds of plants, but that's nothing if you weigh 10,000 pounds like an elephant.
What do you mean, sir?
Well, that's how much an adult male weighs. Even baby elephants are already over 200 pounds when they're born. And a 200-pound baby elephant is pretty big compared to these little monkeys and most other jungle animals. Quick, climb up in that tree where it's safe. Monkeys are great at climbing. In fact, most monkeys spend the majority of their time up in trees. But you knew that.
Sure you did.
Maybe something you didn't know is that King Louie isn't a monkey. All of his mischievous little friends are monkeys, but King Louie is an ape. Monkeys and apes are similar, but they are 2 different types of animals.
Crazy.
I know, it sounds bananas, but it's true. Surprised me, too. In fact, King Louie is a rare type of ape called an orangutan.
That's me.
Orangutans are sometimes called the red ape. Looks more like orange to me. Both male and female orangutans have this bright hair, but males also have beards that grow longer as they get older. Looks like you're pretty young then, King Louie. Maybe you're more like a prince.
Well then.
An orangutan's arms are longer than its legs, so when standing on the ground, both legs and both arms touch the ground at the same time. But just like monkeys, orangutans spend most of their time up in the trees. Their feet have toes that are almost like thumbs. An orangutan can grab branches and hang from them using only its feet.
But why would he want to do that?
Well, up there it's safer from other animals. They can do everything in the trees even easier than on the ground, from eating fruits and nuts to raising their young. And don't try this at home, but orangutans even sleep on branches in trees. They make new nests to sleep in a new part of the jungle every night. Let's see who else is sleeping up here.
Hey, Flaps, what we gonna do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
You can also find vultures up in the trees of the jungle, but they didn't climb up there. They flew. Vultures have a wingspan of up to 9 feet. That means if you measure from the end of one wing to the other, the length is taller than a person. These huge wings let vultures soar high up in the sky for a very long time, so they can look for food.
Look behind you.
When a vulture spots food on the ground, it will swoop down and quickly eat as much as possible. This is because vultures depend on the leftovers of other animals. And when one vulture finds food, everyone wants a piece. Hey, haven't you ever heard of sharing?
Very funny.
When vultures finish eating or flying around looking for food, they return to the treetops to hang out.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
With nothing else to do, they sit around and groom their feathers. Keep grooming, fellas. You've got some work to do.
We may look a bit shabby, but we've got hearts.
And feelings, too.
Oh, there you are. You've been pretty lucky so far, Mowgli. The jungle animals we've met are pretty interesting, but a man cub could run into a couple not-so-friendly animals around here, too.
Ka! It's you!
Yes, man cub. So nice to see you again.
Ka is a special kind of snake called a python. And although pythons can't really hypnotize other animals with their eyes, they are still dangerous. Pythons use their long bodies to wrap around other animals they want to catch. But you would never try to eat a hopeless little man cub, right, Ka?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Okay, Ka. Pythons can eat animals that are much larger than their heads.
I have my own subtle little ways.
A python does this by actually unhooking its jaw, so its mouth opens really wide. Yikes! But pythons can be pretty big themselves. The biggest python ever recorded was 33 feet long. That's as long as a school bus. Not all of them are that big, though. There are about 30 different kinds of pythons of different lengths and patterns.
Ooh, he gives me the shivers.
Most of them have blotches, bands, or rings on their bodies. But some don't have markings at all. And all pythons love to stick out their tongues. Don't worry, he's not just making silly faces at you. Pythons use their tongues to taste, smell, and analyze what is around them. But there are other ways to let a python know you're near.
Now what? Yes? Who is it?
It's me, Shere Khan.
Uh-oh. Another wild jungle animal is the tiger. Tigers all have very unique black stripes. And like Shere Khan, in addition to the stripes, most have bright orange fur. But some have white fur.
How delightful.
But no matter what color, tigers are big. In fact, they are the largest kind of cat. They can weigh up to 650 pounds.
Oh, I say.
In addition to massive size, tigers are very graceful. They prowl around through the thick jungle easily. And they are even graceful in the water. Most cats avoid the water, but tigers are actually excellent swimmers.
Understand?
I get the point.
They need to be light on their feet everywhere in the jungle in order to catch food. They rely on sneaking up on other animals. Shh. A tiger will hide behind bushes or tall grass, quietly move closer and closer to its prey. Once it sneaks close enough, the tiger will quickly jump after the animal. But it doesn't always work. Sorry, Shere Khan.
What beastly luck.
Tigers do this because even though they're faster than a lot of other animals, they get tired of running very quickly.
Precisely. Then you should also know that everyone runs from Shere Khan.
And he's right, you know, Mowgli. We should get out of here. There sure are a lot of interesting animals in the jungle. And it's amazing how even though they're all so different, they live together here.
Indeed.
But even if the animals can live in harmony with each other, they still have to live in harmony with the jungle. And as the climate and landscape of the jungle continue to change, it's getting more and more difficult for the animals to survive. But we can help. We can keep the environment healthy and safe for animals, and we can start by letting animals be at peace in their home. So let's do our part, Mowgli, and get back to the man village and let the wild animals be where they belong, here in the jungle.
Mowgli is where he belongs now. Well, come on, Baggy Buddy. Let's get back to where we belong.